Hello friends, in the series of BSc IPF, today we will be talking about basics of debt market. If you are investing in a debt mutual fund, then very first thing which one should understand is a relationship between bond price and interest rate. If interest rate is going up, then what will happen to your bond price? Whether it will go up or fall down, we will try to see it with one example. Let us say I want to borrow 100 rupees from you. Like we have seen in an earlier session, you will first check the credibility, the possibility of me returning back this money to you, and the risk which you are taking by lending that 100 rupees to me. If you are agreed that you will lend 100 rupees to me, then next question will come that for how long you are going to give that 100 rupees to me. When I am borrowing 100 rupees to me, I will write one paper on which this line will be mentioned that Shivani will return 100 rupees in 1 year. We have decided the time. At what rate? You will check the interest rate with bank, commercial banks, cooperative banks, and the risk which you are taking while lending that money to me. So while doing this comparative study, you will be landing at the decision that you will lend that money at say 8%. So here the amount will be 100, tenor will be 1, interest rate is 8%. The definition of bond price is what? Bond price is sum of the present value of future cash flow. When you are lending 100 rupees to me, I will return 108 rupees to you after 1 year, 8 rupees as a interest and 100 rupees as a principal amount. So when the market rate is 8%, your bond price will be 100 only. Why it will be 100? Because you will be investing 100 rupees now, of which you will be getting 108 after 1 year. But if this interest rate is getting up, there is one formula of compound interest which says A is equal to P into 1 plus R raised to the power n, and our definition is asking us to find out a present value. So the present value will be P is equal to A divided by 1 plus R raised to the power n. So R is in denominator. If interest rate is going up, if denominator is increasing, then definitely the value will fall down. If 10 divided by 2 is 5, and if denominator is increasing, if 2 is becoming 5, then 10 divided by 5 becomes 2. So if interest rate is increasing, definitely your P becomes lesser. So if interest rate is becoming 9 from 8, then your bond price is coming to 99 from 100. If interest rate is falling, then denominator is reducing. That means your P will increase. If interest rate is falling, if market rate is falling, your bond price will increase. If interest rate is coming down at 7%, you will be happy that if you have to invest at 7%, you will get 100 plus 7 rupees. But you have invested earlier at 8%, you will get 100 plus 8. That means you are in profit. So demand of your paper will increase. Automatically your bond price will also increase. Similarly, it will happen when the interest rate will increase, bond price will come down. So you should understand this inverse relation of bond price and interest rate. Also you should understand the interest rate cycle also. Today we will stop here. Thank you very much for liking our session. Don't forget to write your name along with your email address in the comment section. Also don't forget to say thanks to BSc IPF and SEBI. Thank you very much.